right, man. So, bro, this is a moment that we honestly been trying to coordinate for some months now, bro. If you watch my channel and you've paid attention to what I've said over these past few months, bro, you've always heard me. And some of my subscribers have asked me, like, what's their page? Where they at? The two young dudes from Fort Worth that are killing it in the sneaker game. We got them here in the building. What's up, bro? How y'all doing?
I'm Darion.
I'm Cam. We DCsoles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Follow us on Instagram at DCsoles DFW, or check out our YouTube channel at DC-Soles.
Right. Okay. Now, look, I first seen y'all, bro. I think it was when the Bread Yeezys came out, which is ironic that bro got them on. But I think when the Bread Yeezys came out, I need somewhere. So somebody on one of them blog pages had tagged y'all and said DCsoles got them. A little bit after that, y'all might have, was it Key Glock? It was somebody who y'all had, Who Shiesty. How'd I get that wrong? These little dudes for real, bro. So I think somehow we had ended up talking to each other or whatever. And from there, bro, I just been really just admiring them from afar and really just watching them like, bro, y'all cold. So we finally got them in the building. Now I just want to ask them some questions, because this is one thing that in the sneaker world, bro, a lot of people want to start reselling. A lot of people want to do what y'all do. But the thing today is bots, right? Do y'all use bots?
No, we do not use bots.
Wait, I want to say, he said they do not use any bots.
Not use any bots.
Right.
Nothing wrong with bots.
Right.
But we don't use them.
Right. Okay. So as far as starting off, would you say that it's possible to resell without bots?
Yeah, it is. We do.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
It's probably definitely possible. You just gotta put forth the effort into finding your other sources of getting shoes.
Right. Okay.
I think about it with bots. I feel like you'll be taking a lot of time out just when you can get it out of the streets. You'll be spending so much money and time. I remember, like, I couldn't admit to you, I remember it was times where me and Cam was up early in the morning where we trying to get that one shoe off of a bot when we had 20 pairs in the streets that was just waiting on us.
Man.
It was I tried to buy it, and
right.
it didn't work for me. It's different stuff for different people, and you
right.
gotta find your little niche and what's gonna work for you.
Right.
I remember everybody got their own different things that's gonna make
everybody's different, bro. Like, you don't wanna just focus on that aspect of the game, because it's $1 billion industry.
Right.
Like, maybe just because you see somebody else buy it thinking, oh, I can definitely do that. It's always good to try,
right.
But don't try and force somebody else, like what they do, onto you. You gotta find your own path. Cause maybe you may be a botter and you can hustle in the street. Maybe you can do both. You never know.
The viewers need to know, bro. Tell the people how old y'all are, bro.
I'm 17.
I just turned 19. Like,
bro, listen.
I turned 18 in August.
Listen, 17 and 19, right? So a lot of people ask me, bro, is it really possible to resell sneakers as a teenager? How long y'all been doing it?
We've been doing this for like a year and a half.
Okay, so that means y'all was even younger when you started.
Like 16 years old.
Right, okay.
17.
Right, okay. So let me ask y'all this. When y'all first got started, when y'all first got did y'all start, what type of budget did y'all start with?
We started with $500 and no shoes, bro.
Right.
Like, it started off with an idea and a plan. Basically, we started off cleaning shoes with our checks that we was making. We just, the shoe cleaning?
Yeah, in the mall? Yeah.
We used to work there together. So what we started doing with our checks.
Is that how y'all met?
Nah, it's not really how we met. I got him on to that job.
Yeah. Okay.
And when I got him on to the job,
that's when y'all got close.
Okay. And we just kept flipping. Our checks was always $500 every week.
Right.
So it was like, okay, this is some type of money, but it's like not, you don't want to just have $500 every week and ain't nothing going on. So with that $500, we just bought shoes, kept buying shoes.
And the main reason we do that is because we've always had a love for shoes.
Right.
And we like well, if I can go buy myself a pair of shoes and I can sell them shoes, and give me another pair,
right.
and I got a new pair of shoes.
Right.
And then we just kind of turned it into a business.
Right.
Like, cause both of us have always been in that mind state of like, we always looking at the bigger picture.
Right, from a business standpoint.
Yeah. Right. I might can work this job for a little bit, or I might can sell shoes for a little bit, but if I don't go as far to my farthest extent to do what I need to do, it's like, why are you really doing it?
We became full time so quick. You'll never think we even had a job before.
Right.
It's like quick we quit that job.
Bro, in my Discord, I talk to my audience a lot, right? And so a lot of the times, you know, we talk in there and they say, bro, is it, you know, it's different because this person is 25 or this person they're not in high school and I'm in high school and all of this. And I'm like, bro, I know people that are younger than you or only a year or two older than you that are doing this, bro. So that's huge. So y'all started with a $500 budget, and then what did y'all hit on a big release? Did y'all, or y'all just sort of?
I promise you, you'll never think where people got it wrong at. We just went straight to offer up and started buying used shoes. It was never let's go to the releases.
Yeah.
Releases was too hot for us. So why?
We ain't got a whole bunch of money to go buy 5 pairs of a new release. And if they go down,
I'd rather go buy $80 shoes.
Right. If you know, like you can do with your own shoes, you can go out the streets and buy other different sizes. A size 9 shoe, you can pay $40 to $80, and you flip that shoe for what, $120 to $160.
Right.
And now you done made a $40 to $80 profit. None of this is scripted,
right.
None of this is fake.
Right.
We're not gonna lie to you. Everything we saying, we've done.
Right.
Like, to be honest,
it's a fact.
Where we're coming from the east side of Fort Worth, why do I have to fake it? I don't have to fake it to nobody. I can tell you, we were broke.
Right.
Literally, we were broke. We had $500 to both of our names because we still had bills at the end of the day.
Right.
If you could put us together, a year and a half ago, we had $500 to DCsoles.
Right.
We didn't have, we couldn't, we was afraid to even have 10 shoes, even in our car. It's the fact that we had 10 shoes, we had $0 in our pocket.
Right,
It
right.
was nothing. It was like, we just always stayed humble and never gave up, just kept hustling.
But
Right.
one thing we always did, you know how people be like, I never thought I would be there, or I never thought I'd do this.
Right.
We always said, that's what we gonna do.
Right.
We gonna get up and we gonna make something happen.
So y'all claimed it early.
Yeah, we claimed it early.
Bro, that's what's
We
up.
still claiming it early.
Right. Oh, that's right. That's right. Wait. Right.
Now, like, we still claiming it early. Right now, like I told you, we talking about something that you would think a reseller that 10 years in the game is thinking about doing. We're talking about it now.
All right, so let me ask you this. As far as, because this is a saying that I hear a lot in the sneaker community now, I hear bricks build houses, right? You know what I'm saying? So you saying that you would rather, instead of playing for big releases, you would rather, if that's all you had and you were starting up like most of our viewers watching today, you'd rather go distribute your money on multiple different used pairs, clean them up, do what you gotta do, flip them like that, than to go play for
If anybody knows us from the DFW, if they don't get nothing from us, they know DCsoles gonna buy some used shoes. They will buy a lot of them and flip the hell out of them.
Right.
No, I ain't gonna lie. They will know we will buy all every show we go to.
If we ain't got the money, I expect you to be rich and have the money. So if I know that I don't mind buying a used pair of shoes because I know I don't have the money. I know you want it.
Right.
So it's the same. You gotta think like from yourself.
Starting up, the used market was what we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
This was before the rappers and the celebrities came.
Right.
It was a point in time we didn't even really want to show the celebrities our page because we had so many used
Yeah, we had so
shoes.
many used shoes.
Right.
That's why we kind of did both.
Right.
That's the difference between us and a lot of resellers. They either do straight used or they do straight new. We're all around players. We don't miss nothing.
Right. You said that the used shoes market is profitable, right? So,
to be honest, in COVID-19, that's where all the money is.
Right.
If I could be honest with you, that's where all the money is.
Right.
If it's not in bots, if it's not in, because releases is not going out, Jordan releases at least. You see, Jordans is going for $220 now.
Right.
On release day.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think we're doing outside of those releases? Releases ain't hitting.
Yeah, cause we don't stop.
We ain't gonna stop. So.
Right. Look, and also before we continue, I want y'all to stop what you're doing. Go to your other phone or on your computer, or even if you have to exit this video. And what's y'all YouTube?
DCsoles.
Right. Okay, we're gonna have the link to all of that. Listen, if you rock with me, if you support me, bro, go follow them. Cause I promise you, like, as y'all, yes, they always gonna have some heat. Yes, they ship. For everybody out there who's asked me in the past 9 months, 10 months, like, man, I want to buy some shoes off somebody from Instagram. I got the bread. I just don't know if they legit. Yes, they are 100% legit. I believe I've seen them shipping shoes. They'll send it to your doorstep for the right price. Let me ask y'all this, because a lot of people try to get in. Do you think it's important to know sneakers and know the sneaker game before you jump in, or do you think it's something that I could, like, if I don't know, I could learn? Because I get a lot of people that ask me, like, how do I know what releases to go after?
Personally, we dealt with people, and personally, me and Cam, freshman and sophomore year, you know nothing about shoes. It depends on the person. If that person is willing to know, Cam is a person that's willing to learn.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't mind sitting down and learning. So freshman, sophomore year, when we was getting to know each other more about shoes, I brought with me to SneakerCon 2019. So yeah, SneakerCon 2019.
Okay, wow, okay.
That's really where we started.
That's really how we started. So him getting to know more about shoes over time, was that 2 or 3 years later, I mean, he knows just as more
of course.
The OG sneakerhead. So it's an over time.
It's a work ethic.
Yeah, it's a work ethic. If you want to do it, if you want to do it, you gotta have the same type of work ethic he had.
Right.
I've always liked shoes,
right,
but I couldn't afford them.
Right.
So I wasn't really like focused on shoes because I couldn't get them. But it's like when I could, it's a passion.
Y'all don't just focus on hype releases, big releases. Y'all actually, there was a point in time where y'all were only focusing on used shoes. Okay, cool. So, all right, so let me ask you this. How do you price used shoes? That's a question that I personally had myself. How do you price used shoes, sorry?
It's 3 things. It goes off of how well you know that shoe. If you know that shoe's worth something,
right,
you know, okay, I might gotta up that little skull.
Right.
But you gotta go off of how much you're getting it for. It's always about how much you're getting it.
Yeah.
And also, it's always about your profit. It's about profit at the end of the day. This game is about profit.
Right.
So if you're willing to look at that market and look at StockX, look at gold, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just know what me and Cam do. If we know we bought that shoe for $50, but they sell it for $220 on gold, why not sell it for $180?
Right.
$200 maybe.
Right.
Okay, well, there's one thing to that. We can do that now because we have the clientele. When you starting off like that, you may want to undercut yourself a little bit just so you can constantly flip that money. Like if you know that it goes for $220 to $240 new, and you get it for $80, go on and sell it for that $140 to $160 mark. We were selling shoes for $120 on our page. Sometimes it's like we was constantly having to flip that money, because when you got more money to flip, there's more money you can make, and it's really that simple.
Right. Okay. That's honestly, that's good. That's really good advice. So let me give them actual scenario. Let's say I got a pair of UNC ones. What's the market on a brand new pair of UNC ones right now? Around 400. Around the 400 mark. Okay.
Yeah.
But that market went down.
Really?
They around 380 or 4. Yeah, 380.
380-ish now. Okay. Real quick, why do y'all think that is?
More pairs.
Too many restocks.
Okay.
People getting their pairs in from online.
Stores are closed. Stores was closing at the time.
Right.
And then stores are opening.
Right.
You know, it's a JD part. So it's like, that means restocks are coming. That means more pairs is on the market.
Right.
As more pairs are on the market, it's new. More pairs that are new, that makes the market go down.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Bro, that's some good games. So
That's why used shoes will always be a good asset to have, because new shoes go up and down. If you pay market or you pay a little bit below market, and then that price drops below market on StockX, it's like you kind of messed up a little bit.
You lost money.
You gotta wait for it to go up.
Used shoes don't move.
Yeah, it doesn't really move.
I don't know if you noticed that, but if you have a Ferrari 14 and you bought it for retail, that you always gonna be at profit.
right. Okay.
Always. You're always in profit.
Let's talk about y'all's story a little bit. So tell me about y'all, bro. Tell me about y'all's story.
I got a different type of story. Like,
Right.
I got a story that's kind of
Right.
But he can tell you first. Like,
Right.
He can tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so my story is, I've always been like the smart, different kid. I've been mostly like brains, like school and stuff. Like even now, I just graduated with my associate degree with 2 years done. So that's kind of always been my thing. And I like to ask questions. I've always asked questions. I like to learn, and that's what made me win today. Cause I'm always trying to learn something. You can't be afraid to learn from anybody. I'm from the same place. We both from East Fort Worth.
Right.
It's a bunch of just everybody don't know what they want to do, gangs,
Right.
fighting, stuff like that. But we've always been different. We've always
Right.
want to do something different with ourselves. We always want to say, I didn't have to gang bang. I didn't have to tote a gun. I didn't have to fight nobody to be successful or even play sports. We always love sports.
I can say like I got like more of a moment in my own.
Yeah.
But I fell into the gang bang, and I fell
Right.
into the
Right.
I come from the east side of Fort Worth, Stop 6 area. Like
Right.
I fell into the gang bang. I fell into the toting guns. I fell into all of that. But
It's hard not to, bro.
But you would never think, seeing me now, you would never think that was me.
Right.
But if you was to go on that side of town, people would tell you.
Right.
So it was like with me, basketball. You know, of course, basketball. The school I went to. Basketball. You got temptations all around.
Of course.
You got females. You got dudes wanting you to. Hey, why you won't join this game?
Right.
Why you won't do?
Why
this?
you not? Yeah. Why you not with this? Right.
You would never think I would be here 10 years. I got like a real testimony right now. Cause like I could have fell into that curve. Like I could have fell into that curve. Like, it was one decision that almost changed my life.
Right.
And so with shoes, I always was that black sheep that came in the shoes. You will always see Darion with a pair of shoes on.
Right. Hold on.
So it was
Let me get those real quick. Cause
so it was like, why?
yeah.
Why follow what everybody else doing when you got an opportunity of a lifetime in front of you?
Right.
Why change who you are?
With shoes, that's an opportunity that not many people would know. People like me especially.
Right.
I know I would be able to sell shoes.
Right.
I just knew I liked shoes.
Right.
So it got to the point where big homies, OGs of that side of town, they're like, do this.
Right.
Don't stop. I
Right.
don't care where you come from, don't stop.
Right.
And I just never stopped. And then Cam came around, and you see, we came from two different worlds, but
Right. Yeah.
opposites attract. It's just, what are you gonna do
Yeah,
as
what
a
are you-
person to change
Right.
what you going through?
It's
Right.
your will. You can't say, "Oh, I come from here. I can't do this. I can't do that." You have to be strong enough
Right.
to say, "I'm gonna go make something happen." We
That's
get
a
up
fact.
every morning with that same will, like I'm gonna do something. I'm not just gonna sit around and wait on nobody or let nobody tell me that I can't do nothing. I'm gonna get up and go get it myself.
Right,
Whoever
right.
Who like it, who want me to do it, however long it takes. That's just who we are.
All right, so I got one more question for y'all, because and you definitely don't have to put us in your business. You don't have to give us no exact numbers. It's just that on my channel, when we do these type of things, the last question basically is so first, how much would y'all consider is a good moving week? Like how many would y'all say? Once again, don't got to be exact, just around about like 50 pairs, 20 pairs.
Yeah,
Jesus
around.
Christ, 50 pairs? Golly. And this is a week?
Yeah, believe.
Woo! You expecting to make like what? Let's say an average margin of $30 a pair, maybe? Average?
No more than $30.
Yeah,
Right.
we used to be like, well, when you trying
When you building up, you gotta do that. But y'all, let's not get it twisted. I like to preach hard work, but I also like to be real. And when you work hard so that you get to a point where your job becomes easy.
Yeah.
And it gets sweeter, it gets better later. So right now y'all not messing with no $30 bites or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna come for a quick little second, like okay, let me just sell this shit.
Like I know I can get this out real quick.
But that's not your average.
I don't want to preach to newer sneaker resellers to do that because it's like you know where you want to go. You don't want to just aim for this.
Right. Okay. That's a y'all. That is a dope perspective.
Bro, you want your margins to grow. You want your percentages to grow, and you just want to keep elevating.
Right.
You don't want to stay stagnant.
You're gonna stay stagnant and keep on going for that 30.
A lot of resellers stay stagnant.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How could I, as a new reseller, because basically he just made a dope point, and basically what he's saying is like, when you step out, you know what I'm saying, and you claim what you're gonna claim, he basically saying he don't necessarily want to preach to you to make $30 bites, because think about where you're going. So how would I position myself to say, okay, I'm only messing with $50 bites and up or whatever?
It's gonna come. I mean, you gotta understand, like, personally, like, the $30 bites is gonna come.
Right.
You gotta just always know how much you're getting for.
Yeah, be constantly learning, because as you grow, you'll know what's a $30, what's a $50 flip, and what may even be a $100 flip. Because there's a lot. With used shoes, you can get a $100 flip.
Right. You can. Okay. So you can on a used shoe. You just.
Bro,
Yeah.
Online, you can probably make $100.
We made $180 off of used shoes, bro.
Wow.
You just gotta know. You gotta learn the game. It's all about learning.
There you have it. Basically, so y'all would say the average, y'all average is somewhere between 50 and 100. Average, because of course it gets better. And
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just let y'all do the math in y'all head and just on how much profit that could be. Man, it was an absolute honor to have y'all. Man, look, I honestly want to do something with y'all to where I'm having y'all on here regularly, like where y'all maybe once a week come pull up on me and talk about what's going on in the sneaker world. It can be our thing or whatever. But man, thank y'all for just sharing the knowledge with me, man. Anything else y'all want to say?
All I'm gonna say is start with one shoe.
Okay.
it takes it one shoe at a time.
Right.
I can say me and Cam, we kind of rushed it, but we got to where we good now.
Okay.
And be confident in yourself.
Yeah.
We had like 200 followers, and we were in Houston going to shows. It's like, don't be afraid to better yourself. Do whatever it takes. That's what
we didn't. I promise you, we done did everything.
Yes, sir. So
be sure to follow us on Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's right.
DCsoles DFW.
Yes, sir. DCsoles DFW. I'm gonna pop y'all page up. Man, appreciate y'all. Can't wait till y'all come back.